I am not Chira's mother. Yani, yes, you are not my mother. You are never my mother. You are just a destiny helper. And may God put you there. If families are meant to be broken and be put together, may you still remain there. But you saying you're not my mother.
How did you end up with Nyako?
Yeah, that is when she came through.
How did you end up in her space?
We met somewhere, and I was coming from hearing. Actually, it was in Java TRM.
Okay.
And she saw me in a jacket, and she was like, actually, I'm with a friend, Obidan. Obidan is one who spotted her. And that is Nyako. So then Nyako literally recognizes me. Oh, Chira! Like, she shouts my name. I go. Then she sees me with this huge jacket, like this fluffy. I love them fluffy jackets because of the cold. And she's like, Brian, are you really okay?
Okay.
And now that is when her motherly instincts started kicking in with me. From there now it was a roller coaster of events, good moments. She gave me a platform, a very big platform.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just there, very nice for me. She was just nice for me.
Okay.
And she's still there.
Nyako said we stop interviewing you. So can you please tell Nyako ni women tafuta? You mean like inoma na madako? Because she when she said it, I actually understood her and I supported it. I was like, a lot of people will interview you for
the views. For
the views, yes. Or for whatever they want to achieve. And I was like, I know Chira needs help. Like the first interview I had with you was more of a therapy session. True. That's how I viewed it. I was like, this guy is, let me call him, we sit down, we talk. And a lot of people bashed me. Oh, why are you talking more than I guess? I'm like, because you don't have the same vision I have. You want to hear him talk, and me, I'm like, I want him to hear me talk. And because I can't find him in another space, this is the only space that I can find him. So at least there's evidence I spoke with him. Because if anything happens to you, bro, today, you'll just see, Akinobina mwana kumsaidia. Kenyans are normally very quick to throw people under the bus and throw stones. So that's what happened. So Nyako came and said, people should not interview. I was like, yeah, good stuff actually. If people are doing this, you should be able to gain from it. And I said, it's fine. I was not going to do anything. And she came and supported you. And then at some point, before even the video, you guys fell apart. What did you do?
I don't think I will talk about it, but...
If you don't talk about it, how do you get closure? How do you become remorseful?
I went live and insulted her. Like, that was the time she also, like, I talked ill of her and of her gifters on TikTok.
Wow, Brian. Wow. Must be lovely. This person spotted you, took you under her wing, tried to help you. You go live to insult her. Okay, that part I didn't know, honestly speaking, because I'm not very on TikTok, but what were you thinking? What was happening?
Let me say, I'm those people who clinch to attention. Like,
you like being talked about?
Not like being talked about. I lack the words to put it. Like, I just accorded her like a mother, and then like for 2 weeks we haven't even talked. And I'm like, whoa, what's up? Is everything okay? So that kinda triggered me. Sasa ndo hizo triggers sasa zinakuja. You're lonely in your house, just don't have anybody to talk to.
So let me insult them.
Sasa ndo hizo sasa triggers zinakuja. Then one bottle nivo, it goes to 100, from 0 to 100.
So you're blaming it on the alcohol?
I'm blaming it on my persona.
And you don't think it's something you need to work on?
And I'm working on it. Actually, tomorrow I have a therapy session at 8.
But you said that when you had the other interview as well.
It takes a day at a time, bro. You know that.
Which I know, but sometimes...
You know, we'll not. I know what you want to say. Not circles. We'll not revolve in circles.
Yeah, because now we are in the same thing a couple of times. Brad, if you were my child by now, your behind would be on fire. I would whoop you senseless. Trust me, because it comes a time in your life where, like myself, when I find most young people are younger than me, I always have the fatherly instinct on them. And when they're losing energy, I'm like, yo, bro. Then utakizidi kuzile. Sometimes nataka kuchapa ujinga, because me, I'm like, sai penye imefika, Brian, pia we now. Like, we will speak about it, even this interview, we are here. Brace for impact.
No.
You'll say, no, I've changed, I'm sorry, Nini, you'll speak in low tones. Then 1-2 weeks later, Brian again. Like, for example, the Nyako story. Okay, my story. I didn't wrong you. I reached out, we spoke, we became friends, we ate, we vibed and everything. Everything was nice. I was like, cool. I'll try and guide you here. We'll see how you'll join the team. We had everything planned with my P and my manager. Like, okay, this is what we'll do. So we pole. I think we went back to Nakuru. We didn't speak for about a week like this. Boom. Natukano. I'm like, Natukano tena nimefanya nini? Umepeana 4,000. You what? You think you're important? I'm just like, yeah, wow. Nikasema, it's fine. Mind other business. Kidogo. Umekuja huku sijui umekutanana nani? Nayo. Kidogo umeapologize. Kidogo umekutana na Nyako. Tumesomewa. Tumesema, okay, because personally, I respect Nyako a lot. And she's engaged with me a couple of times, but I've never responded negatively at all. And I don't think I will ever. I leave her aside. She's like my mom, and she's a friend, and I leave it there. And at some point, you are doing business together, and that's it. And still, if I get more clients, I would still refer. And that's it. No matter what happens there, I will never come and say, you know. No. Then you met, spoke, Matusi. I'm like, yo, you do realize it's becoming a habit. So you tukana Nyako. Then what happened next? Did you call her to apologize? Did you reach out to apologize to her personally?
Yes, I've tried.
You've tried or you've done it?
I've done it and we're good.
How
I think
did you
we're
do
good.
it?
Through WhatsApp.
You called her?
I didn't call her personally because...
Ego.
No, see ego.
Why
see
did you call
ego. See ego. Hata sijui ningemwambia nini hata angepick your call. I'll just say sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's the guilt
stupid.
in me. It's the guilt. I just send a text and said I'm sorry.
That's it.
Yes.
So you insult someone and then you send a text.
Don't put it like...
But it's the same thing that's happening. The same thing the other guy did. Insulted me. Now DCI, his case, whatever. Now he's saying, I'm sorry, bro. I have anxiety attack. My marriage is falling apart. So you don't know what to do with him. You're like, okay, then where's the kiburi? What happened? So what do I do with you? Then when he'll come public and tell people, yo, Obinna is arresting me for talking bad about him. I insulted him. People say, Obinna ni mbaya. Ana huruma. And you're like, when he was messing up with the brand, he didn't see it. Like now you, when Aziad was arresting you, people are like, Aziad is bad. And I'm like, but Brian is the one who crossed the line. Let's just take a register or a roll call. How many people have you insulted? Aziad, myself, Jalas, Nyako, who else? Because you're going to apologize to them if you want to. It's not even
Baba Talisha almost.
Baba Talisha,
Those are the only ones.
5 people. No, there's more than that. You're Brian Chira. You're Chira. You're Brian Chira. You can't not have just insulted 5 people.
No. This is like, how do I put it to you, Aki Obinna? I don't know. Comment section najua hapo watakwambia nini.
Hapa wamesema vitu mingi sana. Sema you're full of yourself, the way you're answering questions. You need to look for an advisor. Obinna, you'll remember this, atatoka hapo utampea 4K 10 atakutuzi after 2 days. Ametukana uncountable people, give him 2 weeks, he'll insult you. Obinna sasa umeamua kuleta patanisho kwa show. Ulitukana Extian, Mwiti, Maina Kageni, Hannah Benta, Talisha.
I also
Chira ako na pepo. Ulizo kijana anaenda kanisa gani? Chira anataka viboko sasa, rehabilitation needed, entitlements. We took a bottle and talked to Nyako. Like there's a lot of, people are saying a lot of things here. But before we get here and tell people to talk to you and also akupe viboko zao, first I want to talk to you first. Let's figure out, let's try and see if you know what is happening. Because we might be diagnosing you and you actually know what your problem is. Like now you've already said there's alcohol and you are blaming it in your personality. Kutukana watu is not a personality. It is a projection of insecurities from within. How you feel is what you project. Even these people insult people online. Oh, watu hapa wanaitana umbwa nini. All these people online, it's what's inside them. Someone who's just learned, who's a professor, who is at peace with themselves, cannot just come out and tukana tumutu. It's the same way when you're driving on the road, then you see just road rage. Beep, beep, umbwa, toka, nini, mecheka. Those guys is a projection of what's inside.